So today is the day that my aunt is supposed to be visiting my brother's grave. She's changed her plans a little bit from apple juice to taking a voodoo doll that she's made of me. It doesn't make it any easier. But here's the thing, abusers, they really do believe they have the right to abuse. She's never going to see what she's doing as a problem. She's never going to see what she's doing as wrong, because she is incapable of seeing her actions as abusive. She sees it as funny, a joke, a prank, a game. She's laughing. It doesn't matter to her that I'm crying. It doesn't matter to her that I've spent an entire week in tears, contemplating suicide, actively hurting myself, not eating, not sleeping correctly, just living in a haze of depression and hopelessness, because she wants to play a funny joke. And it's so funny to her. She can't possibly fathom how it could be upsetting to me to have her targeting my disabled brother's grave the way that she is. And because I've cut off comments, they can't attack me here for having the feelings that I'm feeling. So they're on Reddit just blatantly calling me a murderer and lying to whoever's looking. Just anybody who's looking now is going to think, oh, she's a murderer. Except they're just saying things. I've asked, where's the documentation that I was charged with murder? And it's just flumbering. Oh, well, where's the documentation that I murdered somebody? It's not in the paperwork for somebody else's court trial. They are lying. They have been lying about murder for years. They have been lying about murder. At what point does somebody step in and say, this is fucking unacceptable? You can't just blatantly lie about a murder. And that's going to make them open the whole case up again. They're going to go through it all over again. You did this, but I didn't. I didn't kill anybody. If I had, I would be in jail. There was a full investigation. Everything that they're saying to justify what they're doing right now is just an abuser justifying their abusive behavior. They need for me to be a bad person for it to be okay that they're doing this. I'm not. I'm an abuse victim, and I have been my entire life. And my Aunt Kathy is currently emotionally abusing me by going to my disabled brother's grave to leave a voodoo doll that she has made and been doing God knows what to for the past year. And this is real, and this is really my reality. This is really the type of thing that you go through when you come from an abusive family that has absolutely no regard for your well-being or your emotional state or your feelings. My brother was born handicapped because of the abuse in this family. And now he's being used to continue abusing me by this family, because I come from a family of abuse. And it's the type of abuse that simply never ends. And just because they have thousands of people supporting them in their abuse doesn't make it okay. The Daddy05 channel also had people supporting it. There were a lot of people that were laughing at those children as they were actively being abused, supporting it and saying, good job, guys. You got him. Look how hard you made him cry, that little stupid little weak fuck. Yes, I am weak. I will admit I am weak. Emotionally, physically weak. I have been beaten down in every direction my entire life, and I am weak. And don't you all feel so strong and powerful for constantly beating and breaking somebody so much weaker than you? Somebody who is admittedly weak. You must all feel so proud. Most abusers do. They go after the weakest in society, and then they feel like such big people. She goes after my disabled brother's grave to hurt my disabled mind. And she feels like she's such a good, wonderful, she's so smart, she's so witty and funny and charming, and everybody loves her so much because she's doing this. The narcissistic abuser's dream is to be able to publicly abuse and be cheered on for it. And my aunt has that in her 70s. She's able to abuse her family and just have people cheer her and pay her and tell her, "You're amazing and we love you. Please beat that one a little bit harder." Because that's the society that we live in now. And it's not okay.